So let's dive right in. This mic, the Blue Yeti, I got this mic in around 2009 from an amazing man who worked at Blue at the time called Tyler Barth. And he said, hey, man, do you have a USB mic? I said, no, I don't. He said, you got to get a Yeti, man. This is before streaming, right? This is before anyone knew about the Yeti. So this mic is amazing. But recently, I got in touch with Blue, and they asked to have me join Blue Crew. And I believe might be one of their first music streamers that does audio quality, audiophile nerding out, right? So I'm really into frequency response and range. I'm into different compression settings, outboard gear versus plugins. I'm really nerdy about how I record guitars and all that stuff. So they said it would be a fun idea for us to partner up, and I agreed wholeheartedly. I'm very, very, very thankful. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to unbox around $15,000 worth of crazy mics, and we're going to start at the beginning with the Encore, and we're going to move on up. So this mic started things for me, but we're going to move ahead right now. Let's bring the first mic up. Dun, 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 dun. I went minor because everyone expects major. So this is the Encore 100i. This essentially is a stage mic, right? It's very focused. From what I hear, it's kind of SM57-ish, which is kind of the classic guitar amp or snare drum mic. The idea is to pair this with a baby bottle, which we will be talking about right after this. So let's open this bad boy up. Okay, Encore 100i. I stands for internet. That's not true at all. I have no... is that what that stands for? Probably not. All right. So the Encore 100i. Oh, don't mind if I did. Don't mind if I do. So there it is in all its glory. I like what's going on. I think that little ring is to help block out ambient noise behind it, which would make this a very good stage mic. Obviously, this is an XLR mic. All the mics you'll be seeing tonight are XLR mics. So this is going to go on my amp cabinet in my closet. Obviously, putting it in a closet helps baffle it, so I'm not destroying my neighbors. So that mic is going to be beautiful. We're going to really enjoy that. And again, that'll be to get the focus tone from the cone, so I'll probably put it right off the cone, probably on axis with the next mic we're going to talk about. Let's go! So that first mic, I believe Blue sells for around $90. Now we're at the baby bottle. This mic is a $400 mic. It's a large diaphragm studio condenser microphone. So the larger the diaphragm, well, depending on the mic, I guess, but oftentimes you want a large diaphragm condenser to pick up more transients. So you want to have top end, you want to have air, you know, all these sort of things. Usually the large diaphragm condensers are fantastic for that. Okay. Oh, yeah, I got an X-Acto blade. You know why? Because I'm a professional unboxer. And it's yellow, because then you know it's coming. You know, you're like, oh, there it is. My God, Becky. I forgot that I have a camera on me. This is going to be such a nightmare to look at. Ooh. Okay. So this is the baby bottle. Whoa. Ooh, I'm excited. This is beautiful. Now, the funny part is I don't really take very good care of my stuff, but I will be taking very good care of these mics. Microphones are one exception. My guitars, I let them get beat up. But microphones I try to be gentle with because they have sensitive material inside that greatly affects the sound quality of what you're hearing. This is really nice. Just so you know, this is wood. If I could give a little, it smells like birch. Just so you know, I have no idea what birch is. All right, let's see what's going on under here. Oh, let's see. Oh. Papa like. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, it's gold. So apparently I was hearing from the wonderful man Kevin at Blue, who graciously dropped these off yesterday. I was hearing that the shock mounts for all these are inside the mic. So I have to learn more about what that means. But wow, that's beautiful. So it's gold trimmed, and there's a little high pass filter here. So a high pass filter, let's zoom in on that. So a high pass filter essentially says, if we're talking, Lord of the Rings style, you shall not pass to the low end. So a high pass says, hey, low end, anything below 100, 200, every mic's different. I don't know what this cutoff is. They say, let's get you out of here. So if it's rumbling too much, or you want to really capture, I don't know, cymbals, and you're putting these as overheads, you're going to want to well, not always, but you may want to high pass filter. Okay, so that's nice. And this is no high pass, which is where it is now. And then that is just a pad, it appears. Yeah, there it is. So 20 decibel pad, that's kind of a standard thing if you're doing it on guitar amps. Guitar amps are so insanely loud. It also would be something you'd use if you're going from line level to mic level, depending on your application. So it's nice to have a pad on the mic. Oftentimes preamps have that already. So this is a nice thing, I guess, just for someone who might not have a preamp that has all the right stuff. Now, if I understand correctly, this is a phantom-powered mic, and I think most of the mics we're going to see today are phantom-powered, so that's just something to know. Obviously XLR, because that's what we're working with, right? We're not doing USB mics on my streams because I have outboard gear and I have plugins that I use, and I need real-time audio processing with those plugins. So doing something through loopback or some sort of audio routing is not really an option for me. Great. Okay, we saw this mic. This light mic looks very beautiful. We'll let it stay in its case. Again, we got to keep these mics really safe because these capsules are very delicate. You know, it's like your eardrum. You're not going to want to shout into someone's eardrum unless you're a maniacal madman. In which case, if you are, I guess good luck with that. It's probably not going to work out for you in the long run. Maybe try to be nice to people. That's a fun character, the person who judges you before you've had a chance to defend yourself. It's a really great place to emotionally inhabit. All right, so that's the baby bottle. We're going to pair this with the Encore. Actually, real quick, before we do that, let's just make it clear visually what we're going to be hearing. So what you're going to be hearing... Did I box this all the way up? Yeah. So what you're going to hear tomorrow on stream, when you hear my guitar amp, you're going to be hearing these two mics together on my cabinet. So that'll have more dimension. It'll have, this will take care, I'm guessing, of more of the air and low end, actually. And this will be more our mid-range focus, the Encore. And I might EQ them, I might not. Sometimes it's fun to not EQ a mic and just see what happens. So I'll start without EQing, and then we'll see where we go from there. Cool. Okay, so we got that taken care of. Let's put this box... Oh, and this is that the power supply? What's in here? There shouldn't be a power supply for this. I thought this was phantom powered. What is it? Who are you? Oh, you know what professional unboxers do? They do this thing called they actually unbox. So I didn't unbox. Oh, what would Carly say? Hi, Carly. What would Justine say to me or whatever? What's her name? Justine? I don't know what her name is. She's great though. Oh, is this a shock mount? Oh, it comes with a Come on. That's fantastic. I thought that they come with a shock mount. Got it. Okay, let's actually unbox this. We won't unbox all these, but this is really nice, man. I'm into this chrome vibe. Oh, I like this. So a shock mount. So for those of you watching that maybe are more into USB mics and don't know what the heck you would need this for, it's very simple. So if you have a very sensitive instrument, maybe your ear actually, and someone rubs their fingers like this, okay, what if they did this? Hear all that noise? I'm right next to your quote-unquote ear right now, which is the microphone that's back here, okay? So these capsules on these microphones are very, very sensitive. So when you open up the mic, which is what you always want to do, I shouldn't say always, but in general, in my personal opinion, the goal is to open the mic as wide as you can and then perform as quietly as you can. That produces the loudest, most intimate experience for the listener. Basically, this prevents the actual mic from shaking, right? Because it's mounted in here, and this little thing moves around instead of the mic shaking. So this can shake all at once, and then it just moves around. So if you step on the ground, do one of those vibes, it doesn't make a noise. Now, I have a shock mount right now on the mic we're using. So if I tap my desk, you hear very little low end. But if I didn't have a shock mount on the mic I'm speaking on, you'd be hearing a lot of that, a lot of that. So this will help tremendously. That's awesome that they actually give a blue shock mount with the mic. First up, the Blueberry. So what I love about the Blueberry is this bizarrely wonderful design they have. It's well, you'll see, but it's a flat sort of, I don't know what the shape is. It's a rectangle with a curved end. It's incredibly unique. It's one of those mics where you go, oh, cool, that's a Blue. I have not ever been able to explore this mic. I actually don't quite know what its focus is. If it's more of a mid-range thing, purely based off visual stuff alone, to me, I'm guessing it has a mid-range kick, maybe around the I don't know, 800 to 1.5K. I don't know why. That's what I get looking at it. I could be incredibly wrong. It could be incredibly transient. We don't know. We'll find out in a moment. So let's X-Acto blade that. All right, blueberry. Let's open this bad boy up. Now, when I said we're starting to get into serious mic territory, these are all going to be phantom-powered, beautiful mics. Got it. That's why they give their own shock mount, because it's shaped for the mic at hand. These mics, the next 4 mics you're going to see are all $1,000 or more. There is a reason why mics are that expensive. I mean, for me, for my money, that is a completely reasonable price for the sort of mics these guys make at Blue. If you were going online right now and you were trying to find a vintage matched pair of U67s, you'd be spending north of $20,000. And that's just to get mics for overheads, I guess. I mean, obviously people use those on voice and guitar and everything, but a lot of people, really well-known producers, they just use U67s as their overheads, and then they use a U47 for their vocal mic, which is sometimes $25,000. So to get a proper mic with a new capsule that's definitely working, that's, open and rich, this is a steal in my opinion, but what are you going to do? Ooh, okay. I see what's happening here. We're talking about blue. Okay, blueberry, got it. I'm hoping the Kiwi has a green sheet. That's the blueberry. So you probably can't already tell, but it's basically seemingly two-dimensional. See that? I want to eat that. That is like a Twinkie. I'm going to eat that Twinkie, but it's going to be blueberry flavored, okay? That is beautiful. Wow, I love this. Okay, this looks way more iconic in person than I was expecting. That's really, really fantastic. So it appears the shock mount goes, yeah, there we go. So that goes, I guess, into the shock mount, which I'm not going to pull out now. But that's something else. I'm not even quite sure how to describe the pattern on there. Is that marble? I'm not sure. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. That's really nice. They got the gold trim. Let's zoom in a little more on that. We're talking gold. What was that Austin Powers movie? He's really into gold. I don't know. Goldfinger? I don't know. Beautiful. There we go. And then the actual capsules inside of there. That's really beautiful. Wow. Okay, so this is the blueberry, and we're going to be investigating all the sonic textures these mics focus on in a moment, but first we're just going kind of visual. All right, let's close that baby up. And again, that shock mount is specifically designed for this mic. It's really cool. Really, really cool. All right, there we go. Great. So that is our blueberry. Now this I'm probably going to try on my desk right here. So when I do music theory of gaming or do virtual clinics at colleges, across the air, through the internet. Ever heard of it? Great. I'm going to try this mic out. So the mic you're hearing me on right now may be replaced by this. It also apparently is great on acoustic guitars. So I don't know. I want to hear what it's about. And we'll be trying that out on stream live tomorrow. I'll have all these mics mic'd up and ready to go tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be nice. Okay, that's the blueberry. Next up, this mic I am incredibly excited about. This mic is so freaking cool and versatile. So now we're going into a territory where we're going a little bit higher in price. This is $1249.99. So you save that cent, and you can use that 1 cent before $12.50. You can use that on anything. A candy. You could throw it in the trash. Just trash it. Just kind of put it in the garbage, because pennies are worth less than they cost to make them. All right, so maybe consider doing that next time you see a penny. The mouse. Is there anything to cut? No. I see it might be Nick is excited. Dude, we're doing unboxing, Nick. We're halfway through. You came in just in the nick of time. Ooh, I like that. That is fantastic. Honestly, it's a good font. I'm a big fan of Comic Sans. Can you use your thumb? Oh, I like that I can't even do it. See? Helps people like me out. People like me who make bad jokes and barely have the strength to open it because we're not professional bodybuilders. We're musicians. All right, mouse. This looks nice. This looks real nice. All right, and this is a little black velvet. Ooh. Yeah, that's nice. Jeez Louise. Jeez, him crow, Batman. Oh, that's nice. I would bring a mic like this on tour. You know, they have touring cabinets where you can have a mic inside of your cabinet. I'm sorry, not your cabinet, inside of your speaker case, your flight case, and have this just sort of, bam, right there in front of the cabinet. And then you have no stage volume. You have the exact sound you want every night. It's a way to control things when you're going to different size venues and all that. I could see this mic fitting really nicely inside of a flight case, you know? There you go. That's the mouse. So that's a really exciting mic. I do not hear enough people talk about that. I know a lot of streamers use blue mics. Haven't seen that mic yet on a streamer. Now we are getting into the weeds, baby. I am so excited about this mic. I think this is going to be the winner for my acoustic guitar. I just have a good feeling about it. Either this or the next mic. Okay, the Dragonfly. So there are a bunch of saxophonists that use the Dragonfly. Why? Well, it's really good at capturing warm, buttery air. Sometimes a mic captures so much air that it's unpleasant. This is not that case. From what I've heard a lot of sound samples online. This is very sort of wave-like with the top end versus attacking you, you know. An analogy I would think of maybe is fingernails on the chalkboard. That's not the kind of top end we want when we're playing alto sax. We want the crest of a wave falling in Santa Monica. That's top end too, but it's more balanced in a way that's pleasing to the ear, you know? In fact, when you hear those things at Brooks Brothers and whatnot, those little, Babbling Brook, there's actually some top end in there, you know? Who's been watching Netflix's Unwell? I have. Okay. The Dragonfly. So this is an exciting mic, also a beautiful design. Mom, you're going to love this one. All right, let's make sure we can open it correctly and not damage the box because some of these mics may, in fact, be going back to blue. Okay. This is a great one. This is great. The Dragonfly. Again, Comic Sans, bold choice. Just kidding. That's not Comic Sans. Love that. Dragonfly. All right, let's open this bad boy up. Ooh, blue? Don't mind if I do. That rhymes. Maybe I could be a professional unboxer and do this so you know it's there. You know, so you know what mic you're looking at. Forget about it. Problem is it focuses on that, so let's maybe stop that moment. Okay, here we go. The Dragonfly, the big reveal. Look at this thing. Are you kidding me? This thing is so beautiful. Again, I'm going to be very careful with it because this definitely has the capsule situation where you got to be careful without, you got to make sure you don't harm the capsule. You got to keep those screws in when you're traveling with it. And then when you're home in your studio, you can pull them out. But we want to make sure it's not jiggling around in there at all. All right, so here's the Dragonfly. Let me take this out of the plastic so you can really see how beautiful this is. Ooh, that's nice. All right. So this is the Dragonfly. Its name, I think, is pretty clear. It looks like a beautiful dragonfly. This, again, I already told you all the specs that I've heard, at least online. It's just incredibly nice with top end. I could see a pair of these being insane for overheads. I'm really excited about hearing how it sounds. I guess you could focus this in any direction. So this could be for an acoustic guitar in this way, you know, the acoustic's here and just face it forward. It's rare that you'll get a mic that is that mobile. It's very cool to have that. And that's the grill, protecting the capsule inside there. Very nice. Just showing you off some details. At this point, I'm showing the mic off, but I feel that I'm also showing my camera off because I love this camera. Okay, there we go. And that's the little blue symbol. We got the gold action. Very nice. Yeah, that's a beautiful little mic. Okay, so this is the Kiwi. Now, most of you guys who are watching this unboxing live on Twitch probably know about a streamer named Harris Heller. Incredible streamer. He does gaming. He came from the Vine world doing music, and he has this great YouTube channel called Alpha Gaming. They help people like myself learn. So he's a great streamer. He also uses this mic. And from what I understand, he went to audio engineering school and knows how to work his way around a mixing board and a DAW, a digital audio workstation, etc. His vocal sounds so good on stream. I think this or the mouse is going to be the mic I use at this desktop station. This is just a really, really, really versatile mic. Okay, let's open it up. The Kiwi. I like that, Departed. Guys, I'll be using a mouse as my mic, so it's normal. Okay, does this have a... No? Okay, we're good. Beautiful. The Kiwi. Now, this is essentially the flagship mic, except for the next mic we're going to see. So this is our second to last mic. The next mic is just absurd and amazing and so versatile, it's kind of inexplicable. This mic is an actual mic by itself. You do not have interchangeable capsules, which is a rare thing in the XLR world anyway. This is a mic that's set up and EQ'd to be itself, no interchanging, etc. So let's take a look at this. And you can see already this feels like buying a brand new Telefunken or a vintage Neumann. I mean, this or a Royer. This box is like, okay, hey, just so you know, we're doing this. This is going to be in your studio. This is going to be your main vocal mic. This might be your main acoustic guitar mic. Let's take a look at it. Oh, now we're talking. Okay, now we're talking. Now, this is the same size as the mic you've seen me using on stream. So this may be the winner for vocals for a few reasons. One, the size and format is just like my mic, so kind of plug and play, right? Put this shock mount on, get this mic going, put a pop filter on, you're done, right? How much is this? This is $2,000. So this is a really, really versatile... I think it's a tube mic, but I'm not seeing a power supply, so I guess this is phantom power. I actually do not know. That's a nice looking mic. See how it glistens? That's real nice. Yep. That's sparkly is what it is. I feel excited about showing these off of my stream because my camera picks up all this detail. I did not know this mic was sparkly like this. It's beautiful. So you'd be singing into the front of this. The way that a lot of these capsules work is they are not omnidirectional. They are, bam, get on that. So if you were to speak into the front, so this I'm very excited about. I don't see a world where this will not be used for something. I do see a world where of the 4 to 5 mics I need, maybe I'll say, I'm going to use the mouse on the amp cab instead of the baby bottle, or just because I like the tonality of it for my specific sound. But this, we're going to find a use for this. This mic is too nice. So this may be our vocal, maybe our acoustic. We don't know yet. But that is a real nice mic. The Kiwi. Very, very beautiful mic made by Blue. We love the Kiwi. We stan you. We are excited about you. All right. Now, it may be a very, very sturdy flight case, but I'm being very delicate with how I handle this because there are some really, really sensitive materials inside. Okay, so this is our Blue Bottle mic locker. So it comes with the Blue mic. Let's see how we open this. Got it. Okay, that was nice. Oh, boy. Oh, mama. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, actually, this might not be the mic locker. I'm not sure what this is. I said the wrong thing. Okay, fine. This is fantastic. Oh my gosh, we are so lucky. Okay, so actually, it turns out the Blue Bottle comes with this case. I didn't know that. I only saw the mic locker having this case. So the mic itself comes with this case. Now, here is the actual mic. Oh, wow, that is something else. Now, for size comparison, we looked at the Yeti before. Most of you know how big a Yeti is. You see what's happening here? This is a big boy. This is a big mic. Now you want to mount this, always mount this bad boy upside down because there's so much heat from that transformer inside and all that stuff, so you don't want to rise into the capsules. So you in general want to mount it like this, have a capsule down here. See what I'm saying? Hang it upside down. That's how you want to have that going. You do not want this to be, I mean, you can do it this way on top, but it's not recommended. You want it to be hanging so the heat dissipates. All right, so the mic itself has a lot. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. I've heard this mic sound so insane. So this is the Blue Bottle, the pièce de résistance. This is the flagship model of Blue's line. This mic is $4,000, and it comes with one capsule. I'm not sure which one, but we'll find out. There's the serial number on it, 9612A, and the number. That is nice. Oh, boy. And then the capsules go in here. And it basically turns into a different mic depending on the capsule you put in there. It's insane. Now, again, to give a size comparison, I think I brought out my Neumann TLM 102. This is like the mic I've been using on my guitar, right? And this is the bottle. Okay? So this is the reason why I may have to figure out a new mic stand situation to get this working, because this is the mic you want for your vocals. This is what you want. When streaming, I'm going to have to tilt it and angle it and hope it all works out, but it should work out. We're going to find out later tonight at some point. Okay, so this, they have a European or an Australian plug, comes with an XLR cable. That's cool. That's really generous. A European plug. Let's see. It also comes with this power supply. So a great tube microphone needs a great power supply. So any mic you've seen on famous movies and you go, oh, that's a nice looking mic, it always has something like this. It has a really nice power supply to power the tubes, right? So this is just going to go in front of my amplifier where I'm making noise. So there are a few components for those that are curious. I use an amplifier, and then that has a very long speaker cable, a 50-foot speaker cable that goes to my cabinet, which is in a different location, and that's in my closet. So the actual amplifier is separate from my closet. So this will be in front of my amplifier, so I can easily access it, turn it on and off. And I guess from what I understand, there are a lot of settings. There's like omnidirectional, and there's cardioid, and there's bidirectional, and all that jazz, from what I've heard. Oh, I see. Cool. Whoa, geez, that's fancy. Oh, boy. Forget about it. I guess that's our... Oh, is that for the different type of capsule? I'll have to read the instruction manual. Is that a gain stage? Is that oh, that's right. I heard about this. This is really cool, guys. Okay, for the guitar nerds here, the crazy guitar nerds, this you'll know about tube sag, right? So when you have a way to bias your tubes on your amp, which I do, my Sigmund amp, I have a Midnight Blues, and I bias my own tubes. You can sag them, right? So you can turn the power, the voltage that's going to those tubes in the milliamps, you can turn it down a little bit. Or you can crank them and just, Class A them all the way up, right? So this right here allows you to control how much voltage you're giving to the tubes. So at 0, I guess you'd be at unity of some sort. I don't even know what that would be for voltage. But you'd be at the standard voltage that's, I guess, recommended. And you can crank it up and give it more oomph. So if you're trying to get a vocal that has a little bit more, not just gain, but more saturation, right? Like more compression from the tube itself, not from a plug-in, from the tube, you're gonna wanna crank that up. So if I was doing a crazy overhead situation with one mic, very Ethan Johns type thing, and I had one mic and I was doing like a Ray LaMontagne type record, I put this bottle over the drum kit, and I'd probably crank this up 2 notches. I'm guessing, I don't know, just to give it more of that compressed tube sag. So that's really cool. I'm sorry, that wouldn't be... Yeah, sag is when you turn it up, yeah. So then you can lower the voltage and make it respond in a different authentic way. So that's really cool that that's built into the power supply. I like that a lot. And the back of it has standard stuff, mic in and mic out. Great. And again, you're not going to want to... This is a special pin right here. You're not going to want to plug in any mic into this because this power supply is for the bottle. That's cool how it's already made universal. It's world ready, so you can go to 220 volts or 110. In America and Japan, we do 110. In Europe, Australia might do 110 as well. But in Europe, we do 220. So that's cool that you could bring this mic to a session in Europe and just immediately be able to plug and play with whatever plug you need. So this feels like a flagship audio situation. Like when you get a Mac Pro and they've really focused on all the details, it feels that they've really, really focused on the details with this. I'm trying to remember which way this was. I think it was this way. Yeah. Beautiful. So that's our bottle. If you want to hear these mics in action, subscribe to the channel and check out my next video.